Would you believe that this skinny little boy will become one of the greatest boxers ever? And the first one to conquer 8 divisions in boxing.
Manny Pacquiao stands tall. He is one of the all-time greats.
Flyweight to now welterweight.
He is Manny Pacquiao, a boxer from the Philippines who is considered to be the greatest of all time. Now, let's watch how he became a champion in 8 divisions of boxing, starting from flyweight to welterweight. Manny won his first world championship on December 4th, 1998 as a flyweight. He won his next division in 2001 for the super bantamweight, and in 2003, he claimed the featherweight division title, and he secured his 4th title in 2008 against Marquez. And in that same year, he defeated Diaz to claim his 5th division. And the following year, he demolished both Hatton and Cotto to secure his 6th and 7th titles. And in 2010, he faced Margarito for the super welterweight title, making him the only 8th division world champion. On January 22, 1995, that was the date when the 16-year-old Pacman fought his first professional fight. Since his debut, he has been demolishing his opponents with his aggressive style.
He's going out for the kill right here. On the open respect for the Korean. Manny Pacquiao.
The young Manny Pacquiao was a knockout machine.
Down. There he goes.
He dominated the Philippine boxing scene, and in 1998, he decided to challenge Chatchai Sasakul, the current WBC World Flyweight Champion. At the age of 19, Manny is determined to pursue his ambition of claiming his first ever world championship. When Manny fought Sasakul, Manny had a record of 23 wins and 1 loss compared to his adversary, who had a record of 32 wins and also 1 loss.
Talking about the depth.
In terms of experience, Sasakul is way ahead of Manny, but Manny has the heart of a warrior. When inside the ring, he fears nothing.
Good combination that time by Pacquiao. Good combination. Throwing it on.
Manny gave the champion a hard time, continuing to attack aggressively.
Comes back and Manny Pacquiao going for broke.
And in round 8, the champion was out of breath, giving Manny the opportunity to finish the fight. The champion attempted to get up, but his body wouldn't respond. This made Manny the new WBC flyweight champion, successfully securing his first world championship. 1 year later, Manny flew back to Thailand to fight Medgoen Singsurat, but Manny lost that fight and was dethroned as the WBC World Flyweight Champion. This was the second loss for Pacquiao. After the devastating loss and losing his belt, Manny moved up a weight class and challenged the WBC International Super Bantamweight champion, Reynante Jamili. Pacquiao made his comeback fight seem too easy, knocking Reynante down 3 times in the second round to claim the championship.
It's all over. WBC International Junior Featherweight crown by a sensational 3 knockdown victory.
After that, Manny was on a winning streak, successfully defeating every challenger for the WBC International Super Bantamweight title between 2000 and 2001.
Ang start ombro. Daw is yung Guanchai. Pupunta din sa katawan. At dahil yung Guanchai. And it's all over.
He's in trouble. He's backing up. He's in deep trouble. He has no defense. He has no defense. And the referee is going to stop it. But they stop it. Yeah. It was a massacre.
All of his wins were achieved via knockout.
He has no speed. He has no mobility. Junior featherweight
champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
On June 23, 2001, Manny fought in America for the first time as a replacement. Pacquiao was still relatively unknown in U.S. boxing circles and entered the ring as an underdog with less than 2 weeks' notice. His opponent was Lelo Ledwaba, the current IBF Super Bantamweight world champion, and considered the #1 ranked Super Bantamweight at that time.
He's the best South African working in the business right now, and an all-around fighter who showed multiple skills on that evening in South Africa.
Despite being the underdog, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Manny to capture his second world title division and establish himself in America. After the bell rang, nobody had an idea that this fight would change boxing forever. Everyone in the arena thought that this would be a one-sided beatdown, and Ledwaba would dominate the small Filipino boxer. But the African boxer would be shocked by Manny's fearless style and the extreme speed of his punches.
In bad shape.
Pacquiao landing some hard shots. Manny Pacquiao has landed the harder shots in round 1, and now he dominates the last minute of the round.
After dominating Ledwaba in the first round, the crowd should have known that this fight would go the other way around.
The fight is yours, but it's not going to develop like that.
You talk about getting old in a...
Punches thrown in the first round.
Absolutely.
Round after round, Manny aggressively punished Ledwaba with his unorthodox style.
He took this fight on only 2 weeks' notice, only came here to America 10 days ago, and he is banging Ledwaba right now. Left hook. Pacquiao to the... And another. And a...
Good job of it.
Yep, it's fun to watch. Boom!
Ledwaba managed to survive until round 6, but in round 6, Manny showed him how dangerous his fists were. Early in the round, Manny greeted him with a fast jab.
He had no idea.
Ledwaba managed to stand up, but in the next few seconds, Manny threw the finishing blow.
And almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough. That's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao.
I had never seen him. I frankly had never heard of him. But I've seen and heard of him now.
And you want to see him
And
again.
I want to see him again.
I do too.
The winner by knockout victory, and now a two-time world champion. He is now the reigning IBF Super Bantamweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
After becoming a 2-division world champion, Manny continued his winning streak. The 23-year-old Manny Pacquiao at that time was called the Destroyer because that's what he did, destroying everyone he faced.
Champion of the world, Manny the Destroyer Pacquiao.
Julio's corner saying, hit him in the belly. And now, this is some prospect, Bobby.
Between 2001 and 2003, Manny was destroying everyone.
Not only durable. Oh,
Feeling as though he's in control against Emmanuel Lucero. You can see there's the left hand, that sitting duck target there for Pacquiao.
Pacquiao was timing his movement.
On November 15, 2003, Manny was ready to conquer his 3rd world championship.
Well, here you look at Marco Antonio Barrera.
His opponent was the Mexican assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera. The fight contested the lineal featherweight championship of the world.
Shot from Kelly. The body shots are really hurting Kevin.
Kelly is
Get
through.
ready again.
Kelly
This
is
will be a
through.
stoppage here.
Early in the first round, Manny
Or
slipped.
was it a knockdown?
A straight left landed by Pacquiao, and when he landed, he twisted his body.
But the referee counted it as a knockdown.
And Dickie Cole, or yes, Lawrence Cole. Lawrence Cole's going to call that a knockdown. And
This decision by the referee made Manny furious, and throughout the fight, it was evident.
Is this going to be a good stage to clear punches for the most part of this round?
Manny rained down precise and fast punches on the Mexican throughout the fight, and in round 3, he sent Barrera down.
hard left hand. Straight on the button by Pacquiao. Down goes Barrera.
The fight was a pure all-out brawl, a slugfest every time they engaged.
He's getting reckless.
Barrera's body was in pure pain as Manny targeted him with fast body blows. And in round 6, there goes Barrera down again. Manny continued the punishing execution-style onslaught. The frustrated Barrera resorted to sending headbutts without protection.
And what's interesting, there's another bad headbutt. But Pacquiao...
And in round 11, Barrera couldn't take it anymore. All the damage he endured was taking its toll on his body.
One of the most entertaining fighters in
His corner had seen enough and stopped the brutal punishment.
Not backing off. If you had a guy that was...
Hunter Man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision. Finally, they could have done that 2 rounds ago.
After capturing
113, a 3-way split. The bout is a draw.
After the controversial draw, Manny didn't stop. He chose to fight the best, and his opponent of choice was Erik Morales. Pacquiao and Morales fought 3 times, creating one of the best trilogies of Manny's career.
Welcome to my neighborhood.
By unanimous decision, de la Zona Norte, Tijuana, Mexico,
In their final
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more. That is that. Dick Dracula stops the fight. Manny Pacquiao has the knockout.
In 2008, Manny Pacquiao aimed to conquer as many divisions as he could. He fought Marquez again to try and become a 4-division world champion while being a super featherweight champion, as Manny took the win, successfully claiming his 4th division world title, the super featherweight. Manny didn't slow down on his journey. He moved up again to the lightweight division to capture his 5th division title. His next opponent was David Diaz, the reigning WBC World's lightweight champion. Manny brutally beat Diaz, pummeling him with his fists, devastating Diaz's face, and eventually knocking him down in the 9th round. Manny became the first Asian to achieve the status of a 5-division world champion. In the following year, Manny moved up to 138 pounds to challenge Ricky Hatton for his IBO World Super Lightweight belt. Hatton didn't know that this fight would change his life forever. Manny destroyed Hatton, completely outboxing him with his speed and power, eventually knocking Hatton out in just 2 rounds, delivering one of the best knockouts.
Make it up from that is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's incredible career.
And in the same year, Manny made a comeback to the MGM Grand again to fight for his 7th division championship fight. His opponent was the Puerto Rican welterweight champion, Miguel Cotto. Manny turned Cotto's face into a punching bag, and in the final round, the referee stopped the fight, making Pacquiao the winner and the new... Now, Manny is the only 7-division world champion in the history of boxing. But that wasn't enough. On October 13th, 2010, Manny entered his 8th division, the super welterweight, and fought his biggest opponent, Antonio Margarito. But the story remains the same. Manny annihilated the bigger fighter with his hand speed, quick footwork, and power. He deformed Margarito's face like a pancake.
Now winner of his 8th World Championship, the fighting pride of Sarangani Province, Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.